All right, in reality, that hurt. Good morning, family. Lee Mac 912, and I'm out here with this experiment this morning, family. This morning, I want to see if I can get this video demonetized because, because we're all fighting it with the algorithm, and I just can't quite figure out what in my videos that YouTube doesn't like. I think if I mention that word that starts with a C and ends with an R, that thing that we all like to do. But we're not going to talk about it in this video because it seems like when you do, that's when they don't like it. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe they don't like Lee Mac 912. There's something funny looking about that dude. Maybe Lee Mac 912 is what they don't like. I don't really think that. Maybe can't be because I'm brown, because lots of brown people out here on the YouTube. Can't be that thing, but I don't know what it is. Gotta give a big shout out to my brother SoCal Trucker. SoCal Trucker recently did a video on don't forget where you came from. Don't forget where you came from. People like to assume because they see people in a certain spot that they know where they came from and they know their struggle. Well, that is just not the case, family. That is just not the case. And also, people like to assume that if something is good for me, it's got to be good for you. Well, that ain't true either. That's not true either. That's not true either. I could tell somebody, hey, listen, you know what? Truck driving is the best job in the world. And they'd be like, man, I hate to drive. Man, I get bored. Man, I don't like to sit around and do nothing. I don't like that. That is not a good job for me. Where somebody that's driving a truck would say, I might love to sit in the office and be the boss and make big money and all this kind of good stuff. So, what's good for the goose? Sometimes it ain't good for the gander. See, family, now this video is all positive. We got nicer rainbows and sunshine. I'm making sure that I smile real big so that, maybe that's it. Maybe I was frowning too much. Maybe when I had the angry face. Maybe it was the angry face that they didn't like, huh? Well, I don't know. Maybe I was inside. Maybe they didn't like maybe they didn't like my backdrop, because I had that stuff that, sometimes, maybe that's what they didn't like. Maybe that's what they didn't like. Let's see, what else didn't they like? Well, I always talk about the old school stuff, and maybe this YouTube entity is run by the new school people, so maybe they don't like the gray hair. I got a lot of gray hair. Maybe it's the gray hair that they don't like. I don't know. I don't know, family. Alright, well, we're going to make this a short one, family, because I'm going to see what this experiment does. Anyway, for the real side, thank you, and shout out to my brother Jack from Delray Beach. Jack from Delray Beach. Sometimes you have people that reach out and they touch you and they inspire you, and they are not public. So you never see Jack from Delray Beach in the stream, but he sends me messages all the time to inspire me and remind me that today is going to be another great day. And that's what you have to do, is you have to wake up every day, and in the morning you say to yourself, today is going to be another great day. Now, why you got to say it? You got to say it every day, I'm telling you, because your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between the truth and a lie. So you might as well tell it a lie. So if you tell it a lie, you say today is going to be a good day. Your subconscious mind doesn't know the damn difference. Oops, I used a word there. I better edit that out. Let me find the beat. All right, family. This is Lee Mac 912. Another great day. I'm going to get me some coffee. running around out here in the woods like a little kid. Man down, man down. All right, I'm going to get me some coffee, family. Running around out here in the woods like a kid has worn me out. All right, y'all have a great day.